Hello. Okay, so Halloween is my favorite holiday. October is my favorite month. Autumn is my favorite season. It's all just, I love it, okay? And not many people love Halloween. Like, everyone's like, Christmas, I love Christmas. Christmas is my favorite holiday. But no, it's too stressful for me. I love the vibes of Halloween. It brings me immense joy. But I'm finding that as the years go on, the Halloween costumes, they're getting worse. Nobody knows how to dress for Halloween anymore, okay? It's going from like extravagance to basic and boring and everyone's wearing the same thing. So I have prepared a slideshow to show you what to wear and what to not wear this Halloween in a few weeks. I'm not making fun of anybody I use pictures from Pinterest. I got all these pictures from Pinterest and like Google and stuff. I'm not making fun of anyone, okay? I'm not making fun. If you are in this somehow, if you made it to this slideshow because you're basic and your costume sucked, that's not me. It's do what you want. Do what you want. I'm not making fun of you. You're amazing. So first up, we have Alvin and those goddamn chipmunks. This is the most basic trio costume to ever exist. Like, I thought, basic Halloween costume? Oh, Alvin and the Chipmunks. I have been an Alvin and the Chipmunks fan since day one, but never once have I gotten 2 other friends and 3 colored t-shirts and put some letters on them and said that we're chipmunks. And also, the girls who make themselves look cute, like they literally aren't dressing up as f***ing rodents. Child rodents that sing. That's not sexy. That's like dressing up, like, you know, like those like sexy nurse costumes. I didn't actually put those on the slideshow. They should be. But like the sexy anything, like stop it. What are you doing? Sexy rodents? What? So as an alternate, I have cats. If you're gonna dress up as a singing, talking animal, let's do the Cats musical movie. The Cats musical movie with James Corden and Taylor Swift and Jason Derulo. And if you are a Taylor Swift fan, you know everyone's doing the Eras stuff right now. Let's be unique and different and dress up as her as a cat. Listen, I've never seen the movie or the musical or anything about this, but I would for sure stop and stare if some people were dressed up as like cats, like full morph suit of a cat, and then they started like a flash mob, like full-on song and dance choreography, rehearsed production. That's the energy I want to see this Halloween. Thank you. Okay, this next one goes hand in hand with the chipmunks. M&Ms and Skittles. This might be worse. This might be worse than the chipmunks because this is an inanimate object with no personality. At least as a chipmunk, you can like do the high-pitched voice and be like silly and funny. What are you gonna do as an M&M? Roll around? Small circular candy cannot sing and dance. It's not fun. Like, this is as low effort as you can go. Like, this is the effort scale. You're past the bottom. Okay, so instead of M&Ms, let's do Kraft Dinner. Right? Or mac and cheese, whatever tickles your fancy. This was me, probably age 8. I used to be so obsessed with mac and cheese as a child, despite being lactose intolerant, that I told my mom that I wanted to be Kraft Dinner for Halloween. And so she made me a homemade costume. My mother is so amazing. She sat in her room every night doing a little DIY Kraft Dinner cup as a costume because I was so obsessed. I said, yeah, I'm gonna be mac and cheese for Halloween. See that? This is amazing. I have a spoon in hand, should be a fork, but I have a spoon in hand. Kraft Dinner in my hair? Come on. We need more Kraft Dinner costumes in the world. Any Mean Girl / Regina George costume. We get it. We get it. You're hot and skinny. No, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, great. This is more targeted towards the blonde girls who put on white clothes and bunny ears and say they're Regina George for Halloween. Like, no, you just look like a furry who didn't have enough money to buy a full fursuit, okay? Same with the Karen costumes. The mouse ears. If you're gonna do Regina George on Halloween for Halloween, get the full thing. Get the tights, get the bodysuit, get the fur boots. You gotta have it all. But I think instead we do Kathy and Vivi from Dance Moms. Take that blonde wig from your Regina George costume, cut it up a little bit and turn it into a motherly pixie. And you can grab a friend in an old bee costume and make them Vivi. In her most iconic era, her most iconic dance, the bumblebee dance. Yeah. And if you want to take it that extra mile, we can add a little bit of fake blood to Vivi's finger and get Kathy a nice ring. If you know what I mean.
Now's the time to earn our puppy. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Okay, we ready?
Oh my god, I did that?
Yeah. I cut my finger on my mom's ring. I hope I can still dance.
So, Playboy bunnies. This is mostly targeted toward minors. Okay? Teenagers who do this. Like, no, yeah, let's dress up as a porn magazine as 14-year-olds. So cool, so cute. I don't know about you, but this is a little weird to me. And the people who dress up as Hugh Hefner, the creepy old perv, why would you want to do that? Is my question. Like, why is that like the really like fun thing you want to do on Halloween is dress up as Hugh Hefner? But you know what that reminds me of? This is what I do want to see. I want to see Colleen Ballinger and Trisha Paytas, because you know, Colleen Ballinger send Trisha's nudes to minors and whatever. I feel like it just gives off the same vibe, and it's more unique, and it's much more current and trendy compared to the Playboy bunnies and the Hugh Hefners. Like, I want to see this on Halloween. And maybe if you're underage, Colleen Ballinger might like sniff you out, try to befriend you. Moving on. Jeffrey Dahmer or any other serial killer. I'm all in for dressing up as fictional murderers. You know, like Ghostface and Freddy Krueger, whatever the fuck his name is. Like, they're cool even though they're overdone. But real murderers? You know, I just want to dress up as like a real life person who murdered other real life people with like real life families and people who love them. And you know, like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Stop. Like, people who dress up as real life serial killers are the same kind of people that like make fun of cosplayers for dressing up as characters. Like, are you literally not cosplaying right now? You're cosplaying as a murderer who took the lives of innocent people. I just think maybe that's a little bit worse than someone who wants to dress up as someone from their favorite TV show. I don't know about you. I don't know, but I think that's maybe just a little bit worse. So, instead, let's do Jesus and his family. Look, I don't know much about Jesus and his lore, but I do assume that they're quite literally the opposite of death, right? And this is great. This is great for a trio. We can have baby Jesus and his mom and his dad, and I don't know what their names are. God. But like, wouldn't this be lovely? Then if you see someone dressed up as a serial killer, you can like chase them back to their house, like shouting Bible verses like over and over again. I'm sure that will like scare the shit out of them. I forgot to show. Look, I bought a giant pack of Halloween earrings. Look at these little skeletons. Aww, so cute. Anyways, next is Chucky and Annabelle. These costumes were cool in 2017, but I'm over it. I think we're all over it. As this is sorry. As this is I'm over the Annabelle and Chucky craze. I will accept these if it is a toddler dressed up as one of these two, because they're technically the size of the dolls anyway, so it's more creepy. Because you just have like a little psycho child running around with like a fake knife. No! That's scary to me because I'm terrified of dolls. Okay, my sister, like back in the olden days when I was a child, my sister got one of those Lalaloopsy dolls with the, is that what they are? With the button eyes? Sorry, threw that in the trash. She's like, oh, where'd my dog go? I'm like, I don't know. I threw it away because it terrified me and we shared a room. Anyways, for people above the age of 3 doing these costumes, it's a no-no. Let's get the children in these and no one else. So, if you do want to do a creepy doll, go as me from 2015. Yeah. It's very easy and it's very unique, and you know for a fact that nobody else is going to be doing this, except for you. You're going to be me dressed up as a creepy doll from 2015. Like, that's so unique. And this even works as a duo costume. If you want to grab a friend who wants to dress up as the old Care Bear that I, like, destroyed And then I had to throw it out because I thought that it was gonna come and murder me in my sleep because it was mad that I like put fake blood on it and cut up its arms and stuff. Next costume I don't want to see is the Scooby Squad. This is a classic group costume, right? Usually like 4 boring people who watched like 2 minutes of Scooby-Doo growing up decide to do this. But I hate to break it to you, a pair of 2020 grunge core brown baggy pants and a green tank top does not make you Shaggy, babe. Sorry. So instead, I suggest the Sister Squad dressing up as each other. Now this is a perfect 4-person alternate to the Scooby Squad. I don't want to see someone just dress up as Emma Chamberlain or James Charles or the Dolan Twins. As good as that could be, that's already a good costume in itself. But if you want to take it up a little bit, I want to see Grayson Dolan dressed up as James Charles. You dress up as Ethan Dolan dressed up as Emma Chamberlain. I want to see this. This costume is for a very niche set of people, and I think it's perfect and never been done before. I've never seen this done before, and I want to see it now. I don't have 4 friends who care about the internet as much as I do, but if I did, you would see me doing this. Okay, Eddie Munson. Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and shit on the Stranger Things fans because they get trashed on enough, and I was also a Stranger Things fan back in 2019. Consumed my whole life in 2019. Okay, I was the Stranger Things stan. But let's not do this again for everyone's sanity, okay? Not just for me, for everyone else on this planet. Let's not do this again. It had its moment in 2022. It's a year later, and I think we should give it up now. I think it's done. I think it's over with. It ran its time, and I can't look at Eddie Munson without thinking of those TikTok videos.
Or a game where they toss bombs to laundry basket. Got a problem, freak?
So, let's do biblically accurate Satan. Let's take this silly little devil on the Hellfire t-shirt and turn it into a real nice and unique costume. Because look at this bitch, okay? He's eating, literally eating someone, but he looks cool as heck while he's doing it. So, like, how cool would it be to dress up as this? I don't even know what this is, but it's cool, and I want to see more of it. And to be honest, it's a little scary, and I don't know if I would be more scared seeing this run towards me or a person dressed up as Eddie Munson running towards me. Last costume I don't want to see, Guy Fieri, however you say it. If I got $1 for every time I saw a teenage girl dressed up as Guy Fieri in my life, I wouldn't be rich, but I would be able to go buy myself a nice dinner, and I think that's saying something. This costume idea died in 2016. Why are we still doing it? Why are we still doing it? And groups, too. Groups of girls would get together. 4 or 5 people, or even more. They all dress up as Guy Fieri, like he's one person. He's not a group of people. He's one. The only time I will let out a little chuckle is if an old man is dressed up as Guy Fieri. Like, above the age of 55 is the only time I will, like, be like, okay, that's a little bit funny. But I'd still be like, there's so many better things you can do. For instance, Debbie Ryan doing red carpet interviews. If you're gonna dress up as an iconic celebrity, it's gotta be Debbie Ryan, man. Like, come on. And no Radio Rebel. We left that in 2020. No, thank you. This is timeless. Timeless. And we're still talking about it. We're still talking about it to this day. I still get videos on my TikTok For You page of Debbie. I have this interview, the one with the red hair. I have that memorized.
This happened the other day, throwing things and catching them in my mouth. My friend was like trying to do it, was like, can you do it? And I was like, oh. And it was awesome. I was a beast, and I was very proud of myself.
So let's ditch the flame shirts and grab ourselves a nice orange or platinum blonde wig, okay? Because nothing will compare to this. Nothing. This is top tier. S tier costume. This is exactly what I want to see on Halloween, okay?
Oh my god, are you always on the go and like doing spontaneous things? It scares me to be still. It's terrifying, yeah.
So that's all my brain can conjure up in my late hours of sleep deprivation, but I hope you got a few ideas. That's everything. Thank you so much for watching, if you're still watching. I appreciate you, and hit that subscribe button if you want to, and hit the like button if you want to, and comment if you want to, and all that stuff, and watch another video if you want to. And that's everything. Bye!
I want to make history. And that's what this is.